Hi everybody, my name is Shawn. This is my second update to with my attempt to cure my AIDS with Rick Simpson Hemp Oil. I have been on the hemp oil a little longer than 8 months. It's been about 8.5 months now. It is May 10th, 2009, Mother's Day. I wanted to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. And I also wanted to thank everybody for all your reposts, all your emails, and all your support. It means the world to me. Um, anyways, Today I wanted to let everybody know how I'm doing. I'm doing really great. I have been off my meds for, I believe it's been about 20 days now. And I still feel really good. The first 2 weeks was kind of hard. Kind of getting off the meds, they're pretty toxic, and so it was a little bit hard, but I managed to make it through with the Rick Simpson oil. It wasn't too bad. Still have plenty of energy. I'm still feeling great. Let's see what else. Oh, my weight. My weight is still 180 pounds. It's been that way for about 4 months now. I think it was like 2 days after I quit my meds, I lost 2 pounds, and I think that night I'd lost another 3, so I'd lost 5 total in about a day and a half. And then I was able to gain my weight back in another day, and since then it's been stable at 180 every day. So when I go in there, it's no surprise that my weight's still 180. Another thing I wanted to do today, I had a little rant that I wanted to get out there that's been really bothering me. Every time I read a newspaper or an article online or any of these states that are legalizing medical marijuana, I keep reading these things where they say that marijuana is a gateway drug, and that, you know, more teens are going to use it. And I have a comment about that. I believe, in my opinion, it is not a gateway drug. It is, if anything, a gateway drug is caused from lack of information and stupidity. I remember when I was had to have been junior high school, the DARE program sponsored where they had the narcotics officers come in, and they had burnt some marijuana so that the teachers and everybody and all the students could smell. They were talking about how bad it was, and you know, and how dangerous it was, and all the horrible things that would happen if we used it, and how it'd destroy our lives. And we had to sit there and watch a little movie, and it showed us the horrors, and it was kind of similar to Reefer Madness. And I was thinking, as a teenager, you know, I've tried this stuff. You know, my mom used to make it for me when I was a small kid. I had a hyperactivity attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So when my mom would give me a little bit of tea made from the stems, I had very little THC, if any. It was just mostly the cannabinoids. I would function a lot better. I would actually, you know, I'd be able to focus a lot better on, you know, my schoolwork, and, you know, just be more of a normal child. Using cannabis, I had known that, you know, it really wasn't as bad as they were saying. So I think it was when I was 14, somebody had offered me some meth, and I sat there and thought to myself, well, I can't imagine that it's, you know, any worse than pot, because you know, they told me that pot was so terrible. And after using it for a few years, you know, in life, I knew that it wasn't bad. And so I thought, well, this can't be any worse. Well, the sad thing is it was really bad. You know, I started I don't know. It was a long time, an addiction to it. And then when Montana passed its medical marijuana law, you know, I had quit smoking cigarettes, you know, when I got my license. And I thought, you know, I might as well just quit that too. I didn't feel like whenever I would use that and I'd use the medical cannabis, it would actually take away the effects of the meth. So I just thought, you know, here I'm spending all this money for this meth, and it's actually not doing any good for me, because the cannabis is actually counteracting the effects of the meth. Therefore, there's no way that it could be a gateway drug, because it actually takes away from the effects of the other drugs. And that's how I believe for so many years I've been able to tolerate these antivirals Whereas I've seen all my other friends die, and just after they've done the antivirals, they didn't live very long. And the only thing I could think of that was different was I smoked cannabis and they didn't. And most of my friends didn't, you know, except for once in a great while they'd do it recreationally. Whereas I did it medically, and I did it whenever I took my pills because that was the only way I could take them. Anyways, I guess I have to say that my biggest rant is it really is not a gateway drug. There's studies out there to prove that it actually gets you off of different drugs. Heroin, opiates, cocaine, meth, cigarettes. You know, I quit my fentanyl patches with the help of cannabis. I quit cigarettes with the help of cannabis. I quit meth with the help of cannabis. Now the only thing I'm using right now is just the cannabis and the Rick Simpson oil. I don't smoke cigarettes, do the meth, or take any more painkillers. So anyways, that was my rant.